Happy New Year, Power fans, YouTube fans. We are back. We ain't going nowhere. Happy New Year, honey.
Happy New Year.
For those of you that love this channel, I am about to be a dad. She's about to be a mom. I'm scared as hell. How about you?
The same.
But what did give us a little moment to relax, Power came back with the first of their episodes, and it was entitled what some of y'all call bitch ass, what some of y'all call snitch ass. Still Dre was the title of this episode.
Okay.
Please subscribe to this channel. Be sure to follow me on all my social media links. I will be dropping the podcast version of this for those of you that listen while you're driving later on this week. We're going to do this, the top 10 WTF moments of this episode. Honey, number 1. Number 10 on this list. Dre, baby mama, asked him to leave town from New York. He says, I'm not going to London. She says we can go to Vegas. And Dre basically says no. Your thoughts?
I mean, well, we got a little bit more kind of backstory with him and his baby mama this episode.
Looking like Naomi Campbell, a broke-ass Naomi Campbell.
Stop. But, you know, I wasn't surprised that Dre said no. I was surprised that he thought that he was about to start dominating and running the city.
Right.
But, hey. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't want to go. He got a whole lot of Canaan in him. He ain't getting away from them streets.
Yeah, he had a list of premieres, a bunch of premieres, and he was about to start taking over the drug game.
Right. And he ain't want to do nothing.
Right.
Number 9 WTF moment. Dre is being taken to witness protection by the FBI. He gives them a cockamamie scheme to kind of like the dad on Shameless would give somebody on his show to let him use the bathroom. He gets out, and honey, what explicably happened?
I mean, of course he escaped. And it don't make no sense. We saw it coming a mile away, and I'm like, I know they're not about to fall for this story that he has to use the bathroom, and the agent allows him to walk off out of sight to use the bathroom.
Not only that, Dre was giving my man a brother man speech.
Of course.
And brother man let him go, and then he escaped. I mean, come on, y'all. Look, they had to know Dre is as slithery as a snake in oil. His ass was gonna get away, and they let him get away.
Right.
I mean, what can you be? That was horrible. That was horrible writing, Power. Very horrible.
Right.
The number 8 WTF moment. Spitwood, aka.
Ain't it Spotswood?
Spotswood, Spitswood,
Spank.
Rub the wood, jerk the wood, whatever the wood. Spanky snitches on Tommy about Pancho to Rodriguez to save his life and get out of jail.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I mean, you figured one of them was gonna crack, and you know it wasn't gonna be
Too big?
It wasn't gonna be too big.
Nah.
Yeah.
So you kind of thought that was apropos.
I thought so. Yeah.
But Spank been a ride or die, man.
He held out for a while. I think they did a good job of setting it up like he wasn't gonna crack, but in the very end, he just threw out that bone.
I think this was a good instance of real life people. In real life, people don't want to be there, have their asses in jail. They trying to do whatever they can to get out. And Spank was like, bruh, I'm up out of this joint. Number 7, WTF moment. Dre meets mom at the church, sneaks up on her at the church. They kind of go through the dynamic between him and his estranged mom. Then later on, he breaks into her house when he's trying to get money to leave town. She pulls a gun on him. He takes the gun. We thinking he's gonna shoot her because we know how he is, but he drops the gun and go.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the whole significance of showing his mom throughout this episode?
I mean, I think they were kind of showing the backstory, giving us a little bit more of Dre's backstory, why he is the way that he is, and how he came to, be Dre. And I thought this was a foreshadow of them, well, not a foreshadow. I thought this was them kind of building a backstory because they plan on doing a spinoff with Dre.
Right. You know they was giving more gravity to the character for a reason.
He's like, why do we need to know all this?
Of course, now that we've seen it, we know why. But during the episode, we thought for sure Dre was going to the spinoff. They wanted us to have sympathy for this character. They was building a narrative around Dre that we thought was going to last longer than what we now know happened at the end of the episode. Right. And one thing that was significant to me that happened, the mama snitched on Dre when he was young to the police. Right. I was like, damn.
She's the reason he ended up in jail in the first
right,
place. I mean, and some others do. They feel like they'd rather you be locked up than dead. So
or be pulling their house down.
Yeah.
Number 6 WTF moment. Dre asked Councilman Tate for help in escaping, getting him an ID and a license tag. And then later on comes back, Councilman Tate says, Dre, I got something better for you. I want you to kill Ghost and I'm going to give you this stat. And at first, Dre is like, I need all the money. Councilman Tate's like, no. Then eventually, Councilman Tate says, I'll give you all the money. But what I'm going to have over your head is, I know who your new identity is going to be, and I got this license tag. Mm-hmm. What did you think was going on with that?
I mean, it's just giving you more backstory of what was happening before Ghost got shot.
Well, this whole story was backstory.
Yeah, but it's telling
from
you...
Dre's perspective.
It's showing him kind of snooping around, doing all these other little things that we weren't privy to initially. Mm-hmm. And so him and Councilman Tate were in cahoots to have... to kill Ghost.
Yeah, and it just shows you how dirty Councilman Tate is. Mm-hmm. I would say Councilman Tate had been driven to that point. What you think? What you skinning and grinning about?
No, I was just thinking about how Councilman Tate didn't fall for none of Dre's bull.
Of course not.
Dre was trying to street talk him or brother man talk him or whatever. He said, I like how you leaned into it when you tried to give me that story.
Well, I mean, Councilman Tate should know because a lot of us out here, regular folks, know that something that's just as crooked as a drug dealer is a damn politician.
Dirty, see dirty. So crooked.
Dirty,
so
Councilman
Tate even told him you should have been a politician.
Exactly. Take a bath, nigga. Next, number 5 WTF moment. Dre walks in the truth while Ghost was being shot, thinking he was going to kill Ghost. Mm-hmm. And then he hears the shot, runs out. Rodriguez arrives at the back door. So that big red door is the back door. Punches Rodriguez and gets in the car and drives away. Mm-hmm. Why did you think they needed to show us that?
They have to pin it on somebody. And if Rodriguez is like the legal authority walking up, if she sees Dre running off,
right,
then that's the premise of why they pinned it on him.
A lot of my followers have been trying to say that it was Rodriguez had something to do with the shooting. And, you know, I don't think anybody really said Dre did it. Mm-hmm. And I think we can also then eliminate Councilman Tate.
Right.
So now we can eliminate Rodriguez. She didn't do it. We can eliminate Councilman Tate because he sent Dre there to do the shooting. So why would he then in turn go shoot Ghost? And we can eliminate Dre.
Mm-hmm. Did you say eliminate Rodriguez?
Eliminate her. She didn't do it. She did not pull the trigger on Ghost. We're talking about people pulling the trigger on Ghost. Now maybe she conspired for him to die, but she's not the one who pulled the trigger on Ghost. We can eliminate her. She's not in it. Dre ain't in it.
Could she have pulled it and then snuck around back, and now she's walking back up to the door?
No. How she the Flash? She gonna run from the front and get to the back right before Dre is walking out the door?
I don't know how big the facility is.
No. This is true. No. Next, number 4 WTF moment. 2-Bit asked Tommy to kill Dre. Tommy, in essence, says, no, I'm not gonna kill that snitch because someone in my crew snitched on me.
And I don't trust none of y'all. And at that moment is when 2-Bit realized Spank done dropped the dime on Tommy, telling Rodriguez about Tommy killing Pancho. Mm-hmm. What did you think was going on in that scenario? I mean, well, I was wondering how 2-Bit was going to use that information because he realized that his boy was snitching, and it made you think that he was going to do something with it. I didn't know if he was going to do something to Spank or if he was going to, use that in the long game to do something. I don't know.
Okay. I felt like we were starting to see the breaking up of 2-Bit and Spank. 2-Bit has made the decision that his life is more important than his honor code to the streets and his honor code to 2-Bit. By Spanky, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This honor code to 2-Bit. By him saying, look, you know what, the hell with this life, I'm going to do whatever I can to get my freedom. Even though he might not be directly trying to say he's done with Spank, that's basically what he's doing. He's telling Spank, bruh, bye. I love you, but freedom is more important to me than the honor code of the streets.
Spank is telling 2-Bit that.
Yeah, Spank is telling 2-Bit that. It's just a matter of how is 2-Bit going to take this news later on when it comes out. Apparently, he's not that thrilled because at the end, he called Tommy and was telling on what happened. So We'll keep an eye on that. Some of this stuff has got to be in the spinoff, y'all. It's got to be in the spinoffs. Number 3, WTF moment. Dre gets rearrested at the gas station after he left Truth.
Now that makes no sense. So after he flees with his family, as he's driving, he sees Tommy standing on some random corner in front of some random building. I don't know if that was Truth that he was passing.
That wasn't true.
Tommy's just out there standing on the corner or wherever he is.
Looking very suspect.
Yeah.
Boy.
And so then you think, okay, Tommy is lurking out there somewhere. And it made it look like they drove about a block to the gas station. Now you going over here to kill somebody. You don't have gas? Wouldn't you stop and get gas before you go hit, fulfill a hit?
Especially the way they have portrayed 2-Bit's character. I mean, excuse me, not 2-Bit. Dre's character.
Yeah.
He's not that stupid.
So you got enough gas to get the truth.
Right.
And then kill somebody and then make it to the gas station.
Yeah.
He in there lollygagging around the gas station, buying little toys, and like he done made it home free. When get real. Oh my, that was a dumb move.
To continue on my number 3 WTF, he's arrested and the baby mama calls Dre's mother to help her with the granddaughter that Dre did not want the grandmama to meet. And he's very upset with the baby mama, little upset with the mama. But then here again, we see the mama saying, "You're going to go to hell. You're going to die in hell. You're going to go to hell." Which is a parallel to something that's going to be on the top 2 of the WTF list.
Now, granted, who knows what this woman saw with him growing up?
Right.
Now, you know what we've seen of him.
Right.
Killing, just killing random folks, not really giving a care. And so her as his mother seeing that, who knows what he's done to her.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Well, she said he was going to burn in hell. That's what she said. And he told her that they both was going in hell when he was in the house.
Their whole conversation between the glasses, basically her telling him bye.
Right.
They're saying goodbye.
Dre, goodbye.
Yeah, telling Dre goodbye. Had the little girl saying goodbye.
and
so the mom, the mom ain't doing nothing to help him get out. She wanted to stay up in there.
At that point, ladies and gentlemen, I already knew this was going to happen. The number 2 WTF moment of this episode: 2-Bit and Spank get Dre back in jail. Corner him in his solitaire after Dre go and cause a ruckus to get put in solitaire. 2-Bit and Spank drop gasoline, kerosene for my folks that used to live out in the country into his cell, on some towels, on him. They set the place ablaze, and it looks like Dre is burning in hell to his death. Now that was a graphic scene.
That was, oh goodness.
Lucifer couldn't have stood the heat of that flame.
All the ways to die. He did not want to burn alive.
Yep, they took that light-skinned nigga and turned him into KFC dark meat.
You stop.
They sure did. Oh
my goodness. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people who hated Dre with a passion love to see him die that way. I still had a on-again, off-again relationship with Dre.
A lot of people did. Because a lot of people felt like, okay, you get rid of Tommy, who would be the next person that you would like other than Ghost Tommy? It'd be Dre. Dre. You slide him into that spot.
And I guess we always say if you're going to take out a big character, you want to go out in a big way. But that was,
big way. He went out in a blaze.
I don't know. Yeah, that was the worst.
A blaze, ladies and gentlemen. His ass got burnt.
I'm sure he would have rather got shanked in prison.
No.
Yes.
No.
Than to burn alive.
He's supposed to be a G.
I'm sure he would have rather got stabbed to death by 2-Bit.
Yeah.
Than burnt alive.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen Dre be a little punk too. He got a little punk in him. We've seen that. So he ain't got the moxie or the balls that 2-Bit got. 2-Bit might would have said burn me, but we know Dre has a little bit of bitch in him. And my number 1 WTF moment, ladies and gentlemen, and this is for all my people that claim they're not going to watch the show if this man died. The number 1 WTF moment, while Dre was in that gas station, they announced on the news program in the gas station that James St. Patrick Ghost was murdered, which means his ass is dead. Honey, is that a smoke screen or is James St. Patrick really dead?
Well, the way they playing it, they saying he's dead.
He's dead.
And you know, I was numb to it. I don't know if it was just because of the long break that they had, but it didn't sting me the way that I thought it would. I was convinced that he was still alive.
It probably didn't sting you because you still probably don't even believe that.
Could have been a way just to say it in the press while they're doing some other background investigation.
It could certainly be that they're still conducting some kind of background investigation, and they want his enemies to assume that he's dead. Now, I'm going to say to y'all, don't assume that he's dead yet. Now, even though they are clearly saying in this show he's been murdered, until we see his body in the morgue, James St. Patrick Ghost ain't dead yet. Now, we've seen Angela's body in the morgue. She's dead, y'all. She ain't coming back. But Ghost is still alive. I don't care what they said.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Post your comments down below, ladies.
But we still know who killed Ghost.
Who? What do you mean?
So who killed him? We done eliminated who?
Councilman Tate's eliminated. Rodriguez is eliminated. Dre is eliminated. I'm sticking to my story. Tasha and Tariq killed Ghost.
Does Paz move up on your list? The fact that they showed her in that very last scene meeting up. Why is she meeting up with Angela? Angela. What's her name?
Rodriguez. I don't know.
Or are they saying the next story is going to be about Paz?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, because I just cannot see the writers allowing it to be Paz that kills Ghost.
We didn't see the writers killing off, I didn't, killing off
Dre. No, we didn't. But is your heart broken that Dre is dead?
You know what? I'm curious about what they're going to do with spinoffs now.
Right.
So the characters that we were invested in are gone. So if Ghost really is gone, what's the spinoff going to look like?
Yeah, right.
If Dre is gone, I knew he was going to just carry a spinoff. If he's gone, who's going to be left?
Tariq
and Tasha.
I don't know about Tasha, but we know Tariq gone. I mean, I'm not all that emotionally devastated that Dre is gone. But, you know, people, when they find out Ghost is truly and really dead, it's going to be some gnashing of teeth. It's going to be some riot in the streets.
But who's left? Everybody hated him.
But just because you hate him, the Tupac was hated. It was him against the world.
But who's left?
Tasha's left. Tommy's left. Tommy's left.
Tommy couldn't care less.
The lady, Miss Walsh, that wanted him to be her campaign manager left, and Ramona.
Next.
His daughter. He has a daughter.
Who?
Ghost has a daughter.
We don't know her. We don't.
We know his daughter.
Yes.
This man still has another baby girl, and it ain't no more special YouTube videos than a father with. If I have a daughter, y'all follow my YouTube.
There won't be any riding in the streets because Ghost died. Because we all said everybody hated Ghost. Before that last episode went off, Ghost was just showing his butt to everybody.
They might have hated him, but the fans love him. Okay. And they need to be writing for what the fans want.
Okay. Well, basically, Paz moves up on my list of people who could have potentially killed her. And if you're saying that Rodriguez was in cahoots with somebody to get him killed, maybe her and Paz did it together. I don't know.
Y'all want to know how I feel about Paz? F Paz. They can write her off the script right now. It'll be like I've never seen her before in my life. Goodbye, Paz. Any closing remarks, my love?
No, we'll just see how it plays out.
Yes, we will. Again, post your comments down below. This will be released as a podcast version. I will be doing another YouTube channel with me and my child. If it's a girl, no discrimination about the boys, but it just looks cuter if it's a daddy and his daughter.
No.
What?
Okay, we'll see y'all later. Thank you.
I'm not finished with my outro yet.
Wrap it up.
Follow me on all my social media links. Be sure to like this video, share this video, as YouTube is still trying to screw a brother. Rocks with me. Until that next sexy as hell power review, we will see you.